Hey guys, welcome back. So it's October 1st, and as promised, we're gonna start with our spooky story a day videos. But a couple of housekeeping things first. I will be joined by the fabulous Azzy going forward. She promises to talk. Say hi, kid!
Hi.
She's super funny and super chill, so as we get through all the videos, you'll see that she's the greatest parts of me. But because I'm mom and I'm in charge, I'm I'm pulling a game change rule. I'm changing my mind because I'm allowed to. So, because there are a lot of scary stories in the world, and hopefully a lot of you who want to share stories with me, I'm throwing out the $25 gift card thing. And here's why. I'm going to do a first place, 2 second place, and 2 third place. First place will be $50 Amazon gift card. Our second place will be 2 $25 gift cards, and our 2 third place winners will get $15 Amazon gift cards. So spreading the love, because I feel bad picking one of my kids as the favorite. It's not something parents are supposed to do. So we're well, you're the favorite kid. You're giving me that look. You're allowed to interject and actually use your words now. Anyway, so the ways to submit, I need to be able to have the stories in ways that I can access them, not my phone, because she records on my phone so I can upload. So if you want to submit with a direct message to Discord, because I can access that on the laptop, either to me or to her. Otherwise, I do have an email address, pressstartmom@gmail.com. Submit to me via email. In the bio is the Discord server and my email address. Feel free to submit your stories, and hopefully you guys will win a little money from mom. So tonight, our first video, I figured I'd start slow with just a couple of fun little 2-sentence horror stories. These are coming from, there's several websites you guys can go to, but credit where credit is due. These come from boredpanda.com, and I selected these because, well, the website's name is boredpanda.com. You kind of can't go wrong. So I'm going to start sharing these with you guys, and then once we're through the page, you guys will have to let me know what your favorites were, and I'm just going to get started. So number 1 is called The Shortest Horror Story. There was a picture in my phone of me sleeping. I live alone. My sister says that Mommy killed her. Mommy says that I don't have a sister. You hear your mom calling you into the kitchen. As you're heading down the stairs, you hear a whisper from the closet saying, "Don't go in there, honey." I heard it too. The last thing I saw was my alarm clock flashing 12:07 before she pushed her long, rotting nails through my chest, my other hand muffling my screams. I sat, bolt upright, relieved it was only a dream, but as I saw my alarm clock read 12:06, I heard my closet door creak open again. I can't move, breathe, speak, or hear, and it's so dark all the time. If I knew it would be this lonely, I would have been cremated instead. I woke to the sound of the baby monitor crackling with the voice comforting my firstborn child. As I adjusted to a new position, my arm brushed against my wife, sleeping next to me. After struggling desperately to move any part of his paralytic body just to alert the doctors that he was conscious before they made the first incision, he was relieved to see that none of the nurses had noticed his pupils dilated from the bright light. She leaned in close and in a whisper that tickled his ear said, "You think you don't know you're awake?" My daughter won't stop crying and screaming in the middle of the night. I visit her grave and ask her to stop, but it doesn't help. I wake up and everything feels wrong. It's too quiet outside. I look out the window and see everyone standing still, looking at my house. The doctors told the amputee he might experience a phantom limb from time to time. Nobody prepared him for the moments, though, when he felt cold fingers brush against his phantom hand. Growing up with cats and dogs, I got used to the sounds of scratching at my door while I slept. Now that I'm alone, it's much more unsettling. Working the night shift alone tonight, there's a face in the cellar staring at the security camera.
FNAF reference?
Dun dun dun! I woke up to hear knocking on the glass. At first I thought it was the window, until I heard it come from the mirror again. After working a hard day, I come home to see my girlfriend cradling our child. I didn't know which was more frightening, seeing my dead girlfriend and stillborn child, or knowing that someone broke into my apartment to place them there. I don't like that one. She asked why I was breathing so heavily. I wasn't. They celebrated the first successful cryogenic freezing. He had no way of letting them know. He was still conscious. I don't like those either. I can't sleep, she whispered, crawling into bed with me. I woke up cold, clutching the dress she was buried in. You know that weird full body twitch you get sometimes when you're falling asleep? If there was a camera pointed at you and you saw what it captured at that moment, you'd never sleep again. That one's kind of clunky.
Oh, thank you.
No, thank you. I said no, ma'am. The grilling. I'm almost as bad as Dad when it comes to reading out loud. So if you're not listening to Dad's podcast, I'm that good. I'm a bad YouTuber. The grinning face stared at me from the darkness beyond my bedroom window. I live on the 14th floor. Sleep did not come to me easily that night in the cabin in the woods, for the portraits on the wall only portrayed the deformed, the decrepit, and the damned. Sleep has never come easily to me ever again, for when I woke, I found no portraits, only windows. Yeesh. I always thought my cat had a staring problem. She always seemed fixated on my face, until one day when I realized that she was always looking just behind me. There's nothing like the laughter of a baby, unless it's 1 a.m. and you're home alone. I don't like that. After so many years living alone in this large house, I came to a startling revelation. In this time, I had closed far more doors than I had opened. I don't know that I get that one, but does that make sense to you? She's thinking, oh, she's got that mug face on. I'll come back to you. It's been watching me for hours now. Sometimes I catch glimpses of its reflection on the computer screen, but I dare not turn around.
It's Finn.
It's Finn. What's up, Finn? Put back the mirrors. We miss watching you. I can hear you breathing.
Thanks. I kind of need to do that.
You stupid brother. I cried as he tied me to the rails. Don't you know that this line has been abandoned for years? Of course I know, he said, walking away. No one comes here at all. Yes, I monitor that. They delivered the mannequins in bubble wrap. From the main room, I began to hear popping. No. No, we don't do mannequins. We don't do.
Don't be Mark.
No, I don't like them. I'm good.
Okay.
I think. The operation wasn't successful in the traditional sense, since my sight didn't return, but it left me with the ability to distinguish heat signatures, at least. 3 weeks had passed. I'm still not sure how to politely ask my best friend why he's room temperature. He lives in the fridge. When I finally grabbed her in the darkness, I swam back to the surface. It never occurred to me how fast the ice could freeze over. I don't like that. You start to drift off into a comfortable sleep when you hear your name being whispered. You live alone. Finn. You get home, tired after a long day's work and ready for a relaxing night alone. You reach for the light switch, but another hand is already there. Don't be scared of the monsters. Just look for them. Look to your left, to your right, under your bed, behind your dresser, in your closet, but never look up. She hates being seen. I never go to sleep, but I keep waking up. You got her perplexed right now. You can't make faces like that and not talk about what's on your mind. God, I wish you were on camera. Your face right now is precious. I wish you guys could see her. She looks like she's eating a lemon. Oh,
I don't eat my friends.
No, that didn't come out right. Lemon, I'm sorry, honey. I love you, sir. Okay. He even reads over my letters to make sure I spelled everything perfectly, although my capitalization isn't excellent yet. And there are certain things that are capitalized. So I'm going to see if there's any hidden messages here. So H-E-L-P-M-E. I don't like that. I want to help you. Oh, it's the mom in me. Okay, moving on. My grandmother told me that it was a gift to see the angel of death in front of people's houses, to know that he'd be collecting someone there soon. I thought it was a gift too, up until the day I began to see it in the front of my house. No, like that. I kiss my wife and daughter goodnight before I go to sleep. When I wake up, I'm in a padded room, and the nurses tell me it was just a dream. I wonder. I wonder.
Oh, thank you. Don't like that one.
I don't like that one. When next you are completely alone, imagine you are listening to a sound of some kind. When that sound seems to stop, you'll know that you've been noticed. You okay? We need to get you on camera. Your facial expressions are like chef's kiss, baby.
But the face on the other half.
Face off. The longer I wore it, the more it grew on me. She had such pretty skin.
Patchwork?
Typo. Patchwork.
Patchy?
Patchy. Ooh, that's a sneak preview.
Ooh, we could read her story.
We could read her story.
She's not a part of the
I won't give you an Amazon gift card because I spend plenty of money on you, but you can absolutely submit your stories. Julia, though, however, this one's best friend has submitted a story, and it is in qualification for a gift card. Cold toes.
Oh.
Nighttime swimming is one of the benefits of working at the public pool. One night after everyone left, I was wading in the deep and felt a hand grab my ankle. I don't like swimming in water stuff. It's one of Mom's fears is that I would
Ben, no.
drown. I'm not Ben. I can't be Ben. I wish I could remember who those people are. They tell me I have Alzheimer's. That's not funny. That is horrifying. That is horrifying.
No, thank you.
Your great-grandmother died of Alzheimer's. She couldn't remember us. It was very sad. She wondered why she was casting two shadows. After all, there was only a single light bulb. Science. Figure it out later and get back to me. The last man on Earth sat alone in a room. There was a knock at the door. Finn. A lot of Finn popping up here. Ready to settle down for the evening, I put my headphones on. The whispering coming from them startled me. They were not plugged in.
I'm sorry, just imagine being the last person on Earth and then, you're just laying down and you're like, gosh darn, I really miss all my friends, and you just hear,
let me in, let me in, let me in.
I'm bored, let me in.
You want to play Among Us?
Want to play Among Us?
You're going to freak out the dog. Nearly laid across my dining room table, I found a dull kitchen knife, a torn, crusty rag, and a flip video camera which seemed to be recording. I owned none of those things.
Tim was here.
Timothy.
Tim and
Brian!
Timothy's. Brian, where are Tim's seizure pills?
The dead are watching us now. That's the good news. As he woke up once again in the same doorless room, his body covered in the accumulated blood and sweat from the previous nights, he noticed a gun in the corner, which he grabbed up and pointed at his own temple. Soon he would be reunited with his wife and daughter with a merciful bang, but as he pulled the trigger, he was greeted only by a cold, metallic click. You're making duck face right now. Now you're making Joker face.
Oopsie.
Oopsie. The heart attack came and went, knocking Mike into unconsciousness, and as he awoke, he could hear the graveside service around him. Somehow the casket was translucent to him, and he recognized some of his friends. But his body would not move, and he realized with terror what death really was.
No.
No.
No, thank you. Don't like that.
I was having a pleasant dream when what sounded like hammering woke me up. After that, I could barely hear the muffled sound of the dirt covering the coffin over my own screams. Buried alive on this list. That's just bleh. No. Attending his funeral today was really scary. It might have been the constant muffled screams I heard or the worry of someone noticing the dirt on my hands. Oops.
Oopsie.
Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. And wear a mask.
I touched my face.
No. Stop it. You wake up. She doesn't.
Oopsies. We forgot to wake Karen up. Darn.
I guess the manager will have a free day. Day off for the manager. The funeral attendees never came out of the catacombs. Something locked the crypt's door from the inside.
Spooky.
Baby.
Wow.
It sat on my shelf with thoughtless porcelain eyes and the prettiest pink doll dress I could find. Why did she have to be born still? Ew. I don't like that. So that's the end of the board panda list, but the one that I remember was not on there. And I don't know if it's because maybe I possibly made this up and it just stuck in my brain, but here's a bonus Jonas for you. I bumped into an old friend the other day. I haven't seen him since his funeral. That's another one.
Could I add in one?
Absolutely.
Woohoo. Let's see if I remember this.
Okay.
I answered the door. The police officer was there. I gleefully tapped on the door, letting him speak. I pray to God that he knows Morse code.
That's horrifying. That's horrifying. So, what was you guys' favorite? Do you have some 2-second horror stories that you remember and like? Do you have other stories that you need to share with me? So, like I said, you can either share them direct message on either mine or the kids' Discord server. I will put both in the comments for this video here. And as always, if you liked it, thumb it up. It helps get that visibility going. I think I have my first person who's actually from a foreign country, not including Canada, because Canada is close enough to my heart to be family, but I think we have our first from a foreign country, so welcome, welcome, welcome. It means a lot that you're here. Continue sharing the videos, and like I said, giving them a like. If you don't like them, it's okay, you can dislike them. I'll be disappointed in you, and you'll be grounded, but you can give it a dislike if you like. Oops. And it would mean the absolute world if you subscribed. We do have fun here, and it's going to get even more fun because clearly she's the personality of the channel. She makes me better just by existing. So if you guys want to like, comment, subscribe, share your stories, like I said, Discord or send me a direct email. I'm more than happy to hear stories. Again, $50 for first place, 2 $25 gift cards for second place, and 2 $15s for third. Would love to see you guys sharing all those stories with me. If there's anything else we should be doing on this channel. If you want to see more of Azzy, keep sharing your love for her, because I'm trying to convince her at 100 subs that she needs to show her face. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, all the goodies, the trifecta of goodness. Share your stories with me. Also, still looking for somebody who's willing to do thumbnails for me and possibly do some minor editing so we can possibly talk about videos and add those videos in. I don't know how to do that. So would love to have you guys involved in the channel. I will pay for any help provided and also give shout outs and things as well. Also, if you're watching, Avery, I really loved your Twitch stream today. I will continue to subscribe. It was so much fun watching you, and I thank you for subbing back today. As always, I love all of you. Mom says, go to bed. Night.